This is great stuff.
Attorneys Ron Colquitt and Tony Abbatangelo join us here live in the mic in the business spotlight in the hot seat. We're grilling them. They're usually the ones asking questions, and we're asking the questions tonight.
Well, we want to get the most out of the half hour here.
Absolutely.
Because there are so many questions. There are so many cases that come up here in Las Vegas that some of them just absolutely drive you crazy. I mean, we were all concerned about the puppies and all the fire, but that went on for a month and a half. Enough with the puppies.
And that trial just got continued. Tom Pitaro, who worked for my dad in the early 70s, is representing him, and Ozzie Fumo, who I went to high school with, and Ron and I've known Oz forever. So we all are, great guys, great lawyers, fight for their clients, and just doing their jobs.
We're grateful we're not representing puppies.
We love puppies.
We love puppies.
Just for the record, and my wife, we have 3 dogs that sleep with us. So
We love
There
puppies
you
and
go.
old people. We do.
You're not you don't discriminate. Equal opportunity protector. Absolutely. Let me ask you a question on a little bit of a lighter side, because obviously cases are pretty serious stuff. But there has to be some cases that either come to you or came to you as a judge that you just kind of rolled your eyes and you said, I can't believe we're wasting our time doing this. Anything come to mind on the lighter side that just kind of was...
I'll let Ron go first.
Without mentioning jurisdictions.
Yeah, absolutely.
I do have one client, maybe over way on the east and south side of the valley, that he has been taken into custody for riding a bicycle without a light on it at night. Clearly he's made the police's radar, and I tell him, look, you just need to stay indoors
At night.
and outside because you're on their list.
Put a light on the bike.
Yeah.
Well, put a light on the bike.
Don't be reasonable.
Yeah, really. Let's not use logic here. Come on.
Exactly.
So a bike light. Okay, well,
Now, when I was, once again, to refer to a muni case, because they only handle misdemeanors, and Vegas is a 24-hour town. Guy works a graveyard or a swing shift, and we're at a trial with witnesses, neighbors for him, neighbors for the neighbor complaining about his dogs barking in the daytime. Cops are there. There's like 10 witnesses, and he breaks out the dictaphone, and he's like, "Listen to this." I went to law school to listen to a dog barking.
I took LSTs.
Exactly.
Deferred.
LSD, I don't know.
Whatever it was.
Deferred to the dog whisperer.
And I get that you're complaining because you're sleeping, but enough is enough.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, and I will tell you that at the risk of putting us into dangerous territory with the FCC.
We're on the internet.
We're on
You
the
can say
internet.
whatever you want.
All right. Well, the best story that I've heard in my 20 years plus of practice, there was a young lad allegedly from USC that was up here on New Year's Eve for the festivities on Las Vegas Boulevard.
Mm-hmm.
God bless alcohol and the power of alcohol and his
We wouldn't have
friends
jobs
and peer
otherwise.
pressure. Right? God bless you. Exactly. Alcohol is a guarantee for attorneys' employment.
This isn't the guy that shot the flamingos, is it?
No,
Okay.
not even close. He wishes he did that. This young lad gets talked into by his friends. He gets talked into hopping up on one of the marble statues over in front of Caesar's Palace.
Oh boy.
And bearing all his glory so that he can have carnal knowledge with one of with a horse,
With a
marble horse,
A marble horse.
and he
Not
wakes
good.
up the next morning, and I just wish I could have been there for that phone call to mom and dad saying, "What are you in Sun for jail? It's a DUI or it's something really
Right.
good." No, I was having sex with a
Marble horse. And you were worried about not losing control in our second hour like we usually do.
He could have picked Venus, but he picked the marble horse. Unbelievable.
Different strokes for
That's what
different
I'm
folks, I
thinking.
guess.
Unbelievable.
Holy cow.
Well, now, speaking of a New Year's Eve story with the Metro, because I was a judge, I'd sign warrants and things like that. There was a guy that jumps out in the middle of the strip where you're not supposed to be, F you to the cops, flipping them off and all that stuff.
I think I just saw that on Cops, but no, that was
But
different.
here's what happened. So
We
meantime,
have several clients on
I'm
this, by the
sure.
way.
I'm sure.
naked
I'm
in the
not sure
bushes.
how you signed consent at .29,
Right.
but they have.
Yeah, I agree to be on TV, even though I can't remember.
So this cop, meantime, had gone to the bathroom. He comes back and he hears the crowd cheering and yelling and all this stuff going on. And this guy's like, since we're on the internet, fuck you pigs, fuck you cops. And this guy's running through the crowd. And this cop, who I will not say his name, just clotheslined him, laid this guy out. No citation, justice was served, and the crowd starts cheering.
And the crowd goes wild.
Because there's no reason. The cops weren't even doing anything but their jobs.
Right.
You know.
Now you know why Gillespie's not running for again.
Is this on? Hello?
Yes, hello.
Anybody listening?
Just the universe, that's all. No one's listening, just the internet world. That's wild. That's good stuff. Hey, before I forget, please give your contact information. How folks can get in touch with you guys if they have questions, they have issues, they want to use
Oh,
you guys.
thank you.
Please.
Well, the easiest number to remember is 702 DUI 1000, 384 1000, or 457 Tone.
457 Tony's me, and like Ron is the DUI 1000. Nice and easy to remember. We usually do free consultations. We want to help people come in, and between the two of us, if we don't handle that type of law, we will steer you to somebody either that's the best or in your price range.
What are some of your exclusions in terms of the type of situations you don't handle?
Bankruptcy.
No
family law,
bankruptcy, no family law.
Too much stress.
Tell us about it.
And ex-wives.
Yeah, both of us.
Stand in line, right?
I still have money. My parents' inheritance if I stayed with Tina, but that's another story. Is this on again?
Yes, yes, we paid the bills till 9 o'clock. The mics are still on. So
Now, of course, my wife would kill me because she's just graduated for her associate in criminal justice,
Nice.
as well as a paralegal degree, looking for a job. Do you have guys have any openings for legal secretaries,
For
legal
you,
assistants?
absolutely.
Because I just happened to bring her resume along tonight. Because
no, she just happened to force it on you to bring it tonight.
She would have been here a couple of weeks ago, but we have the grandkids, so I'm going to hand that to you,
Absolutely.
and then we know a guy who knows another guy, and we'll work that out, right?
The idea is to grow our practice into some personal injury, play on the fact of Tony's experience and my family's experience doing all this. We have been predominantly criminal, but we are branching out and trying to fish into some new waters, which is the personal injury. As that grows, certainly we want our office to grow, which means that we want to be part of the community higher.
And we're also the type of guys that want to have more staff. Like, for example, paralegal as your wife is, and spend time with their families and work 50 to 60 hours a week and make a little bit less than working 90 hours a week and making all the money in the world. You can't enjoy your family and friends.
Yeah, especially when the time is gone and you miss so
Right.
many things. And, you know, we hear this from doctors, we hear it from lawyers, we hear it from people at the top levels of business and entertainment that, you know, they don't have any time to spend with their families. And, you know, when it's all said and done, they look back and they say, yeah, well, we have all this money that the kids are now fighting for, and what do we have to show for it?
In the late 90s, early 2000s, I was fortunate enough to be president of the Augusta Society, Italian American professionals providing scholarships to Italian people of Italian descent from college and graduate school. And all the old timers said exactly what you just said. I busted
me,
my butt. I
old-timer.
worked 80 and 90 hours a week. I've got tons of money, but I missed the 6th grade play. Like right now, my son's trying out for All-Star Baseball. We find out about cuts in a minute. You know, Ron's got young kids too, you know.
Tony, you know, this is all about making sure that we have quality of life. It's the same way we like to treat our clients. We are people that believe in, you know, he's got the Val for the last name, of course. He's a good Italian boy.
Sure.
He's got a large- I got 4 kids myself. I came from a family of 3 boys. I watched my dad when he was a surgeon and doing trauma call and all that stuff, and swore, I'm going to be there for the soccer games. I'm going to be there for the baseball. And we're working really hard to make sure that we can do that, but still deliver for our clients. I'm not going to lie, it's a struggle every day, but it's part of keeping this real. I don't define myself as a lawyer or as a rich man. I define myself as a father and a husband and a Christian that goes out there and tries to work and do real hard work for my clients that says, I'm helping you out. At the end of the day, they did something good by coming to us because we've got so many, Tony, my God, between the people that I haven't met in the 48 years that I've been in this valley, he keeps coming up with more numbers. I see his phone and it's shocking to me. As big as this town is, it's stayed incredibly small, and there's nobody in this town that's more connected than my partner Tony here.
What are you saying? Is that why you look at me? Do I get my 20% or not? Well, and Tina's born and raised here, and her family's been here forever. We've got such a small network of people that knows everybody. It's a 1 degree of separation versus 7 degrees.
Right.
He's grown up here.
Well, you know, it's interesting, and I'm really glad, and I'm speaking for Aaron and for Bobcat, Mike, also, we're so glad you're appearing on Vegas Unwrapped and with your attitude about, I mean, you're talking about giving back to the community. No question about that in your role. And that's exactly what we do. That's the whole concept of Vegas Unwrapped, letting people know about us, not just the personality stuff, but also for us to be able to give back to the community and put Vegas in a much better light than it is seen nationwide. And if we can do it just one step at a time and have people like you guys on the show to help promote that, I think we scored a big 10 on this.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you. And
Thank you very much.
We look. That's our goal. Is
Now,
we
can my
could-
wife have that truck?
We're taking a pay cut. We want to help people, and we could charge double or triple, but we don't because we understand the person that's struggling. Actually, Tina had sent me a client that was a person going to a dental tech assistant, and I'm like, what can you pay me? There's other people we charge more to, of course, but it's a young person, good family, and we just try to do our best, whether she had paid the full fare or a lighter fare. It doesn't matter. We're still going to take care of that client to 100% best of our abilities.
Wow.
Guys, we're going to have to leave it right there. They're playing our music for our break. Thank you so much for coming in tonight. Tony, Ron, thank you so much again for coming in. We appreciate it. And I'm sure we'll hear more from you down the line. We'll have you back on in the future covering whatever you want to talk about. Just have some fun.
Yeah, it was great. We'd love to.
You got
Thank
it.
you very much.
Vegas Unwrapped.